5.
All right, everyone, we are about to head into our final run of the day, and that is Grand Theft Auto Frosted Winter Remastered, and our final run of our GTA Marathon pre-show. Again, we will be in person starting tomorrow. Very exciting. And with that, I'm going to hand it off to Zola for Grand Theft Auto with the Frosted Winter Remastered mod.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, hi, I'm Zola. This is Frosted Winter Remastered. This is a fresh boot of the game, so the menu goes on unlimited frames. So the faster I start the run, the better. So timer starts when I say. So that's 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, so this is Frosted Winter Remastered. We are now in the capped frames mode, 30 frames starting from now on. Okay. That's maybe a bit too low. Yeah, there's like custom voices in the thingy, in the mod. Yeah, we start by def warping. There's like a lot of stuff to unpack here. But it's going to like, guys, there's like 3 hours of this. Also, GG's to everyone who voted for overestimate on this. This is probably not going to happen. Okay, so ideally, yeah, we get a cop car. Which is the fastest car I guess we can get right now, except maybe for the Banshee, but that is like way too far into the island, and the cop car is literally there. Okay, so the story of the mod is that now that Salvatore is dead, we are next in line to become the Don of the Mafia. And in order to do that, we had to like achieve 2 tasks. The first one being is to get married, and the second one is to like make a deal. And we got married with Misty. Nice little bit of fan fiction there. And when we were supposed to make a deal with the Colombian cartel, I believe, we got ambushed or like whatever. Basically, we got set up by Tony. Which, as you may guess, was not a good thing. Yeah, so now everybody thinks we are dead. And oh, nice camera. Oh yeah, there's also small bit of information regarding why am I playing without various fixes from the remaster. I'll talk about that later. Yeah, so basically Tony is now Don of the Mafia. He's on his, yeah, English Ben is supposed to be here as well. He will join us in a moment. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, so you'll hear some like proper commentary from the man himself. Yeah, dev commentary. Exactly. Thanks for the good luck, by the way. Love you. Yeah. So now we don't really know what to do. We just like take on like certain odd jobs, so we can stand on our feet back again, I guess. And yeah, then the story will unravel, I guess. Unravel, whatever, however you pronounce that. Oh, okay. So interesting. So this mod does not come with the usual Frosted Winter soundtrack. So I decided to put on some of my music rather than C920 mic. Really?
Now, that's a joke about English Ben's mic.
Don't scare me, dude. I had to like.
Yeah, it took me a second too. I'm like,
Not me. Okay, it got me sidetracked a little bit. Because recently, I think I had my drivers crash or something. Or my Discord crashed. And my all my settings and preferences got. Thanks, Momo. All my preferences got reset, and then I went onto a VC with the C920 mic, which is exactly the freaking model of the webcam I have, which is unreal, by the way. Nice one, Lum. Yes, I imagine something similar happened to my OBS setup, but thankfully that did not happen. Yeah, I put on some of my custom music. It's the mixes from Titan Thrice, so it's the original GTA. It's the original GTA 3 soundtrack and the songs from GTA 2 and LCS, as it has been noticed by chat. Everyone has a C920. That is true. I once ordered a C920 and then I got a C930 and I had to like send it back.
I have a C920.
Yo. Yeah, it came free with your online presence, I guess. Comes free.
Exactly.
Okay, so the beginning of the run, yeah, I modded the. No, I just swapped the audio files in the game files. So the beginning of this run is very car heavy. Okay, this is not the smartest from me, from yours truly. That could have went a bit smoother. 3 stars. Okay, okay, buddy. This will require some serious improv work from me. It's fine. It is fine. Yeah, every time we come close to the marker, it activates itself. Uh-oh. Hopefully I'm not testing this mod in real time. Okay, never mind. There is a failsafe apparently. Very heavy gameplay. Yeah, I know, right? Hi, my. Wish you were here. Oh, but it comes with a free cop car though. The price of having 3 stars. Yeah, so the second car is parked near the fish factory place. What I like to do is to try to crash into this fence. So I can cut through here now. Yeah, as you can tell, this probably was not supposed to happen, which is like a staple for GTA runs. Of course, something that's never happened before will happen. Should probably change the radio as well. Game is a tad quiet. Can I get some more input from you, fellas? I can fix that easily. After I finish this mission, I guess. I'll go get the bribe. It's on the way. It is? Alright. During the next unskippable cutscene, I will change my settings in OBS real quick. Okay, that's one bribe. It is? Okay, I get it. Yeah, but never mind. I was supposed to make a very niche reference. I'm going to stop that. Yeah, still a bit concerned about the 2 stars and the massive amounts of police attention I have now. Yeah, so we only do like some minor car collecting jobs for now. Yeah, because we used to be... I mean, I guess we still are a car mechanic. Okay, on the very beginning of the next mission, I will adjust the audio a little bit. But yeah, I managed to finish this mission without a scratch, which I was a little bit afraid of. Okay. Audio should be a little louder now. Yeah, so this mission is called A Little Surprise. There's a client that doesn't want to pay, I believe, for his car repair. So we are going to fit this car with a bomb. But before we do that, there's a slight little detour we have to take. This is now Super Mario 64. I will need to do a little bit of platforming and get over here. There's a very specific reason I have to do that. Because, yeah, there's this terrorist that spawns here. There's 5 of them in the game. They're a new collectible, I guess, in Frosted Winter. And if you kill all of them, you'll get an additional amount of money, like a money bonus. I shaved off the door, as you saw. That allows me to get in and get out of the car quicker. Overshooting this as usual, of course. Yeah, we're going this way to the 8-ball place, where he can fit our car with a bomb. But there's also a second terrorist on the way. So I will park my car just around here, take out my pistol. Aiming off the door shaves off seconds. This is so true. So this is not in the route, but I like to collect this package. The one that I didn't pick up, that is. Just to be safe on the money side of the run. Because you don't want to see me trying to improvise what collectible I need to get later on. Because this run is very money dependent. Because the original creator of the mod was really into Vice City. So he added like actual assets you have to buy and the missions for. Oh? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. What the hell? The code doesn't work. Try Hunter 2. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so we blew up the guy because he didn't want to pay for his car repair or whatever. Now check out this sick jump. Yo, super stunting unit. Okay, so the next mission is a touch short one. All you have to do is go over to the gas station and kill the guy. Apparently that's like a private investigator that has been hired by Tony, or not, who knows. There's no one that knows anything about this mod anyway around here. This might be a call out for someone. Casually trolling? He trolled himself. If I mean, who else could he be trolling? Yeah, so that was the whole mission, driving to the place, killing I said the thing, and killing the guy. Yeah, this remaster has removed a lot of the famous go to the place dialogue. A lot of those have been removed. I don't think all of them have been, but most of them have been vastly reworked. Okay, this is Yakuza from the USA. This mission wants us to get over to the airport and then kill someone who is supposed to go and work for the Yakuza, but we are going to kill him and then impersonate him, and it's going to be us working for the Yakuza instead. There's probably like a actual bit of explanation as to why we do that, but personally I have no idea. It's a mission in a GTA game. The story bit behind it and before it is just an excuse. Yeah, so normally in this mod, in this remastered version of the mod even, there are certain fixes allowing you to play with the camera reminiscent of the Liberty City stories and pre-cam similar to GTA San Andreas. You might be wondering, why am I not playing with those? Because I don't like them. So essentially I modded the mod myself so I can play more of my GTA 3 slop. Yeah, so sure. The bridge is going up. That was to be expected with how much tinkering I had to do with the police earlier on. Am I going to show the place memorial? Where is it, man? I have no idea what you are talking about. There's an Infernus behind me. Infernus is a great car in GTA 3 and overall in GTA history. But in this game, I think it sucks. Because its wheel spin is off the charts, basically. Especially in bad weather conditions. 360 for the fans. Remember to donate for that. Because I did that. Valid reason to not use classic axis. Yeah, I mean, I'm more of a GTA 3 fan than a GTA fan overall, I think. Yeah, so this is Yakuza from the USA. I believe both Yakuza guys are... Yeah, because there's dubbing in this. There's like actual voice acting. So both Yakuza guys are dubbed by Alola, I think. But except for some small segments, we are not going to hear the voice acting much, I guess. This is not the mission. I was thinking of a different one. This is called One Bullet. As the name implies, we are not obligated to shoot only one bullet to kill the guy. Another bit of platforming coming up. It's a bit faster this way. Yeah, so we have to make it. We have to scale the building, pick up the body cast through the wall. What gives? You have to pick up the weapon and kill the guy. Yeah, he's like connected to the police somehow. I don't know, man. He's like a chief of the police. No idea. Yeah, he's done. And now, yeah, in this fashion, we make our way back to the car. Interesting. No idea what happened to my keybinds. But yeah, off we go. Not cool. I'm making my way to this little place so I can kill a terrorist. That's 3 of them. The last 2 are going to be taken care of in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I need to get a different car because this one is almost dead. And yeah, so you might be wondering whether there's no physics in this. So the answer is yes, but actually no. So in the original mod, in the original remaster, there is a file for snow physics, but it's disabled by default. So I didn't bother enabling it back in. Director of the FBI. Wow, you seem to have an exceptional amount of knowledge on this mod. The VC is open, by the way. Okay, so this mission is called Bad Day. It's a reference to how my day is going so far. My dishwasher got clogged up and my internet connection is really bad, so I'm using mobile data. Other than that, it's a rehash of another mission called Smackdown from the original game. But I mean, it's a scaled down version of it. If I'm supposed to like think about it. So it's Smackdown with extra steps, but there's actually less steps. Hopefully this doesn't despawn. Next up is impound money. It didn't despawn, cool, because this is the last time we're going to use this car. We're going to drive to the police station, and we need to like get some stuff from the car that has been impounded. Should have taken a nap in between my previous run and this one, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, this gate only opens for a police car. Thankfully there's one here. Now we're going to use this car for a little longer, so I will shave off the door. Of the sides, yeah, two is enough, I guess. Now, getting it out. Getting back to the Yakuza. So we have police attention on us. I'm not really scared by that, because these guys, I don't think they are particularly smart. At least on this road. So yeah, I can just make my way back here, and after this mission, the wanted stars get removed. The Getaway, which is a mission that has a very interesting name, because there is a mission in GTA 3 with the same name. The missions play out similarly, but not exactly the same. The premise is the same though. We are a getaway driver. But yeah, here the heist has already happened. So we are a very late getaway driver, I guess. GTA 3 copied Frosted Winter, that is true. Take them and home. Several of them. Wow. God, I wish. So, yeah, this road is a little... yeah, there's a little less space on this road, so sometimes the police can screw you over. But that's probably the only time we had to deal with them cops. So the drop-off spot is very conveniently next to where the next mission starts. Also, remember how I talked about how I modded the radio? So far, we've only been in a cop car. But that's going to change very soon. In a couple of missions, we are going to switch some other vehicles. I guess I could have enabled the mod that allows you to listen to radios in emergency vehicles, but I didn't feel like it. Might be a bit too much of modding. I mean, I already modded the mod, I guess, but...
We've got mods on mods on mods going on.
Right. I have no idea what this mission is about. I don't think there's like any explanation provided whatsoever. But yeah, we have to drive the guy home. No idea what his name is. One of the twins. Also, I went the wrong way because I was reading chat. Apologies. Yeah, so this is the last mission that takes place here for now. Next missions are going to be in Shoreside Vale, finally. all about the message, which is a mission where we have to destroy 3 trucks inside the compound in Shoreside Vale. It's the same compound from Bait. The mission, the game, actually, I guess, reuses a lot of similar ideas and mission places, and I guess the mission names as well as GTA 3. Not that it's a necessarily bad thing, but I mean, there's only so much space you can have on this map. Oh, would you look at this? The bridge is open again. Well, that's a bit unoptimal, if I do say so myself. From what I remember, it's not worth switching from a cop car to a Stinger, because those 2 cars are very similar in performance, I believe, or I've been lied to. Who knows? Not me. Probably someone in chat will know, surely. Yeah, so yeah, this run is more of a marathon than a sprint. So mistakes like this will happen. It's more about enduring the entire duration of the run than actually going fast. I mean, I am going fast, but I'm also like need to be like mentally prepared for 3 hours of gameplay, and this Landstalker in the way. Lower yourself next time. SMH. I wanted, but it turned out that I have bigger issues to sort out today. Let's see if I can push this truck with me. I did it once, and we went all the way to the first truck, but that didn't work again. This thing worked once, and then I tried to replicate it every single time, and it never works. Yeah, so that was that mission. Now we have to make our way to the airport. Yippee! Now I need to be careful, because I can not see anything. Those piles of snow are very similar to each other. But yeah, we made it. I've had runs where I would flip my car here. Not the most exciting, not one of the most exciting things that can happen in the game. I pressed the wrong button, but it's fine. Next up is the aforementioned asset. The first one we're going to purchase. It's the parking. Yes, the parking. So another mission is another one that's very similar, very reminiscent of a mission from GTA 3. I'm manipulating my position, the position of the camera during the cutscene, because for some reason we get given control over that. So I can run to the car faster. So yeah, the lore of this mission is that one of the clients declined to pay the amount of money he was supposed to pay, and as an act of revenge, we are going to blow his car. Now this is a slight little optimization where I park the car closer, turn my camera around towards the van again, get into it, and now instead of walking here, I can drive towards it, the Kuruma. Problematic media, this thing. Okay, never mind. Who parked this cop car here? So inconsiderate. Yeah. So this is the mission where we will deal with the last terrorist. There are no more terrorists in the world. That's confirmed. You parked it. Whatever. So the last terrorist is residing here. We have to go in between the buildings to trigger him. Yeah, 5 terrorists dead. M16 nearby. I don't need that. Now that I think about it, I may need that. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't need that. Yeah, so the end of the mission is on top of this hill. Now, every time I drive through this part, there's a Banshee parked there. It's always unlocked. And I'm always like, maybe I should switch the car. But then I remember, this is a mission vehicle. I have to get this specific car to the very specific place. That is exactly here. Oh yeah, we parked the car, but we immediately steal it back. Now, the original stunt jumps from GTA 3 have been removed. Which means we won't get the cool slow-mo. But hopefully we can land on our wheels. Sick.
Nice.
Yeah, so now the second asset, the dam. So each asset has, I think, 3 missions. Those paying attention will probably notice that I only did 2 of those for the parking. And don't worry, I will do the third one later. It was just more convenient to start the dam now. If you're here, you probably know by now that manipulating the camera also affects the traffic. So by going top down, I can despawn most of the vehicles on the road. I mean, if you have a free cam, you can just fling the mouse up and down, and that also gets rid of traffic. But I am not a free cam enjoyer. There's a guy that's supposed to be shooting at me, but I guess he took a day off today. Oh, there he is. Okay. So, what we're doing is, I think we are committing insurance scam right now. We are sabotaging our own workplace. The thing that we bought with our money just now. We're the new owner, and we are immediately bombing the place. Okay. That never happened. Okay, doubters. That's your fault. So the thing is, I wanted to do a neat little turnaround. But I got distracted by the police. So cool. Yeah, so probably not going to be a world record anymore. Oh, this jump is even better because I have a better car now. Sick. Nothing major happened. I had worse fails. Those who have been tuning into my streams certainly know that potholes are deadly. Yeah, the potholes in Hepburn Heights. Those are extremely deadly. Yeah, this truck should have been explosion proof. Yeah, I can spell. I can say rather. Never mind. So yeah, so I guess it should have been explosion proof, but then again, it was my skill issue, so it all levels out. At least I have a fast car now. Yeah, but I don't think the estimate is going to be in danger anytime soon. If I go over 3 hours, I'm going to be extremely dissatisfied with my performance. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, making our way to the truck again. This time, I will make sure to not turn around too quickly. Also, very interesting thing about the dam missions is that we always have to drive heavy trucks as the mission objective. In this one, we have to drive the van. In the next one, we have to drive the fire truck and the flatbed. Or barracks. I think it's barracks. Yeah, I think it's a barracks. Or not. Who knows? And then in the last one, we have to drive a trash master. So yeah, I will make sure not to land on the bomb as I drop them. Yeah, now we have to make our way to the dam. And when we get there, there's a interesting little pickup. For some reason, someone goofed and left their supply of RPGs and ammo. So just behind this container, there are 5 rockets, just like that. Now, all 3 checkpoints. Then we have to destroy the truck. Thankfully, we picked up the rockets. That's done. Cool. Just as a small insurance, I will pick up the body cast to be extra sure that I don't run out of money too quick. Okay, this mission has a very interesting script going on. We are supposed to find a fire truck. Well, I guess the closest one would be at the airport, but Eben has blessed us with a custom fire truck that should come just about now. Yeah, there it is. So this is a scripted event. This car is always on fire. And yeah, we can just steal the fire truck. And now we have to make our way over there. We have to take the long way, sadly. You can't scale the dam with this car. I think there's only like 2 cars in GTA 3 which can go over that wall. And I think that's a Stinger and a Patriot. Or I might be spreading misinformation. So you would expect me to go all the way around. But personally, I'd rather go my way, which is dropping through here. That's probably like slightly faster, although I'm not even sure if it actually is. It looks cooler, I think. Instead of just driving, you get to drop down from there. So yeah, we have to extinguish the truck. My way on the highway. Show you the way on the highway. What car is this? That's a flatbed, right? Yeah, that's a flatbed. Yes. The reference gotten. Hello, chat user. Yeah, so... Man, I love going up this hill with a slow car. I guess this is not even that slow, but... wait until we get into the Trash Master. That one's like proper snail pace. Yeah, so apparently you have to like get those barrels filled. And that's at the garage where... Yes, you have. Lumzilla. I remember that. Yeah, the garage at the end of the garage we are going to currently is the one that's used in Decoy in original GTA 3. I was supposed to let the cutscene play, the one-liner at the end of this mission, but now that you spoiled it, I don't feel like it anymore. Yeah, so exactly the same way as I did it with the fire truck, I'm going to attempt the drop with this car. I don't think I failed it even once. But, you know, I never exploded on the dam in the previous mission. You may never know. Okay. Yeah, so now all that's left is to bring the flatbed to the person who says that they will take the barrels. Oh, that's so kind of them. I could have parked the fire truck a little bit closer to me, because this drive is absolutely pointless at this point, I guess. They took the barrels. They sure did. Yeah, and it's faster to drop down from the top of the dam. That staircase has been added in the mod. Very grateful for that, because it makes it easier to actually like, get up and get down there.
So while you're driving the Trash Master, got time for a quick donation?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we've got a 10-pound donation from Krem. I need to see Mickey right now. Blah, 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 blah. Glad to see Frosted Winter on the marathon. Hope the bridge is most cooperative today.
It never is. Thank you so much for the donation. I have a love-hate relationship with the bridge in GTA 3. Speedrun. The thing that you're witnessing right now is a speedrun. Me going up this hill in this car, that's called speedrunning. As long as we make it up, yeah, now now we are proper speedrunning. Oh, before I forget, did you know there's a second-person camera in GTA 3? See? The camera follows the cop car instead of me.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember that while practicing. Yeah, so I guess Driver San Francisco stole the idea from GTA 3. How unfortunate. Yeah, so this is just like Driver San Francisco. Yes. You never saw that, Bitter? Come on, you have like 10 million hours in this game. Ain't that the thing in vanilla? Yes, it is. I'm sorry for not playing vanilla, I guess, Momo. Yeah, so that was that's the dam missions complete. Thankfully, those two cartel cruisers stay after the mission. Why would you be in cinematic and while speedrunning? I have no idea. Honestly, yeah, that's on me. This thing never works. Let me just jump over this thing. Yeah, there's like a lot of topics I wanted to start, but it's never a good idea to start 10 million topics at the same time, especially when you have ADHD. Yeah, moving on. Next mission. The last mission for the... For what? For the parking spot. The parking place, rather. Sadly, the only viable car available here is the Infernus, which means you will see some sick drifting, I guess, because this car is dreadful in this mod. In the original game, it's probably one of my favorites, but in this game, its wheel spin is massive. I believe all of the cars have been buffed a little bit, but this car benefits the least from that, I think, especially in rain. Yeah, what you're seeing right now is not okay. What you're seeing right now is not the snow, but the rain. It's just retextured. Like, it behaves exactly like rain. So yeah, it's a deadly combo. What I was trying to say. In fairness, and rain in this mod. I think it's fine in the original. There's like barely any moments where you have to drive an Infernus in rain. I mean, I guess there are no moments because you can skip rain in the OG. In this mod, there are no replays, which is why I haven't been mega jacking anyone or mega jumping. Those are two different things. I didn't mispronounce the thing. No bribe replays, no nothing, no weather skips. I mean, I guess that makes for a pretty cool vanilla experience. But from a speedrunning perspective, this mod could have used a little bit of that GTA 3 junk some more, I guess. Okay, it's time to check out the bridge situation again. Oh yeah, right. In GTA 3, the vanilla one, you can go over the bridge even when it's up by repeatedly playing replays. Well, as you may have already noticed, since there are no replays in this, we can perform that. But that's fine. Most of the time I get screwed by the bridge cycles because they are on a constant cycle. But I guess this one time I got a freebie. I got a pass. Next mission is driving from place A to place B to place C to place D and then back to place A. Nothing really interesting happening. I am supposed to focus right now because I'm in the Infernus and okay, 360 for the fans. Yeah, why not? I'm in the Infernus and it already started raining, which means I need to like use all my skills to not mess this one up.
Yeah, so while you're driving to all those places, would it be alright if I talked a little bit about the British Red Cross?
Yeah, sure, go on.
Alright, so all of your donations during GTA Marathon will be going towards the British Red Cross. So far, we have raised £339 for the British Red Cross, and they do some absolutely incredible work. The British Red Cross gets to those hit hardest, helping them to rebuild their lives and providing a lifeline to millions of people every year. But we can only do this with your support. We believe that every crisis is personal and provide impartial support based on people's needs in three main areas. The first area is health inequalities. In the UK, some people are unfortunately at risk of falling through the gaps of our healthcare systems. Our teams work to change that. The second area is disasters and emergencies. Our disaster and emergency teams aim to make sure people are safe and able to survive and recover wherever disaster strikes. And the third area is displacement and migration. We want people who have been forced to flee their homes to feel safe, live with dignity, and have choice and opportunity on their journey. Whatever the crisis, whatever the scale, our teams put people first when their world has been turned upside down, no matter who or where they are. huge shout out to the British Red Cross, an incredible charity for us to be supporting here at GTA Marathon. And if you would like to donate, we should have a pinned post at the top of chat in Twitch, so you can feel free to click that Tiltify link and send in your donation to the British Red Cross. We do also have a couple of polls open. In fact, one of them is actually a goal, and that is for the Italian job, that secret mission, for a milestone of £500. And we also have Like a Dragon Gaiden, the language choice, where we have currently raised 250, almost 250 pounds, with Japanese in the lead with 158 pounds, and English behind that with 91 pounds. And we have just gotten a donation for some of those sick 360s who've been pulling off. That is a £10 donation from Zolaa. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much. Yes. That actually covered the entire mission, which was just plain driving.
Nice.
Which is I'm really glad. I had actually nothing to say about the mission, so it's glad the time has been filled with something else. Now the mission Family Comes First, which is a mission where one of the, I don't know, FBI guys, no, some of the a family member of an FBI agent, I think. No, that's wrong. I have no idea. We basically take the ambulance and we pull up to the crime scene, and then this FBI guy that's hurt is going to enter the ambulance, even though the hospital was right behind him. And people can actually see us driving the other way around, away from the hospital. Yeah, he doesn't suspect anything so far. We have to like influence him, I think, so he ceases operations, like the investigation or something. And now, after we do that, we need to get the agent back to the hospital. Yeah, the missions in this are pretty wacky, I must admit. Yeah, so the remaster improved a lot of stuff, but it did not touch the storyline, which is fair. That is absolutely fair. But yeah, I can certainly see why they did not do that at all. One other fact, it's about the Yakuza missions. The Yakuza twins, rather. I don't remember the actual names, but those twins have Chinese names instead of Japanese ones. In the original, this has been fixed in the remaster. But it seems pretty funny, I must admit. Playing the original with Chinese names. Thankfully, I don't need this car no more, because the next mission actually forces me to use a bus, because we just bought the stadium. And yeah, the first mission is all about driving the fans back to the airport. I've been oh, Renegade Snares. Yeah, right. I messed up. This mission is all about getting the right cycle on the bridge, which I failed to do in one of my recent attempts. Nice, coach. Thanks, Caster. I bought it myself with my own money. Okay, I think the bridge is going to be fine. Just kidding, just kidding. I will take this time to actually drink a sip of my beverage of choice.
I might as well hydrate too, and I hope all of you in chat are staying hydrated.
This
Good
is so
hydration
true.
is very important.
Yeah. Real and factual and so true. So this is another mission where we have to drive from place A to the airport. This is not the last one where we have to do that. Apologies for the poor performance from me. Did not mean to drive like this. Okay, so hopefully I get a good car after this mission, because I need to drive back to the Yakuza place. Anything interesting? Hello? No? Okay, I will take this. And now probably a sports car will spawn. No? No? Okay. Well, that's a bit interesting. Maybe I'll find one on the bridge. Or in front of me. Although I guess the next mission is Steam Blow. Which makes no use of a car, so I might as well just stay in the Blista. The mission Steam Blow takes place on a... I want to say it's a custom-made island, but it's probably not. I have no idea. All I know is that the Colombians have like planted explosives or something. Oh, so you have to donate for that. I'm sorry, these are the rules. That was not planned.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I was already thinking where can I find a fast car to finish this drive with, but it turned out I had no need to find a different car. Cool. 6 flip, 6 spin. Yeah, this run is all about acrobatics, I guess. Yeah, so we need to grab the boat and sail to the power plant. Please, Nazaevi, don't say that. This is usually the mission where I play Wordle, because I usually stream at around midnight. So this is usually like a free space for me to actually like do something. The Wordle Island, yes, but sadly it's only 11 p.m. so I can't play Wordle. What are your Wordle openers, guys?
Mine is stare, S-T-A-R-E.
Okay. Mine is slant. And then I usually follow that up with chore. So yeah, the entire island is guarded by people who can't actually shoot me in the face, even though I'm 1 meter in front of them. Okay. Crane. Beans. Okay. So yeah, after we pass this mission, we death warp, because the only other option to get out of this island is to use the huge boat that's somewhere near the dock. I was spamming tab because this game has a added mechanic from Vice City Stories, where you can buy back your weapons after you die. After you die. I wanted to say after death and after you die at the same time. This is what happened. Yeah. It is very important to keep our weapons, because I don't think there's like any different place where we can acquire rockets. There's probably like a pickup somewhere on the map, but I couldn't be bothered to actually check. Moving on to total winner. We get spawned so far into the stadium for some reason. So this mission is about getting rid of the rival team that's coming to our stadium for the match. After we destroy their bus, we are going to get, I think, a 3-star wanted level. I had to switch to a different car so I can actually make the escape. Okay, nice. And I couldn't switch to a cop car because the fastest way to get rid of police attention is to respray the car. And you cannot respray police vehicles in GTA 3. Can you do that in any different GTA? I don't think so, but just wanted to make it clear. So no nerd faces will pop up in chat and say, well, you can actually respray the police car in a different game. Just future-proofing myself. Do you think there will be dog girls in GTA 6? Who said that? Who asked that question? Yeah, that's what I meant, Caster. Of course. I hope not. What do you mean? Need some representation. Next up is homework. Okay, this car is actually awful for homework. What was I thinking when I picked it? This mission is just like running errands for the asset. So we have to go to Liberty Campus to like give people the VIP tickets. We need to make sure we got the police protection for the match. We need to buy hot dogs and beer, I think. And that's about it for this mission, I think. Oh, this is a banger. This is a proper tune. Huge fan of Keija. Yeah, so Stinger is certainly the worst sports car in this game. It has an okay acceleration, but the top speed is very lacking. My personal ranking would be Stinger, Cheetah, Infernus, Banshee, I think. Cheetah is way better than this car, but it's very lightweight. Infernus has a very lacking acceleration. It has great top speed, but the acceleration is awful. And Banshee is kind of like a jack of all trades. It's highly ranked in all of those categories. It's not the best in any of them, but that's what makes it so versatile, I guess. Yeah, making a quick pit stop at the ammunition. I think I only need to pick up a little more SMG ammo. Yeah, one more. Yeah, because the Stinger, I think, is actually worse than the regular Stinger. Like, it has worse stats. I don't remember, though.
I think you're right, actually. I think it does.
Oh, okay. I remember reading that somewhere, but I can't really pinpoint the source. Okay, this is a very interesting cutscene. Listen to it with me, guys. I guess it is implied that it turns out that CJ was shopping in the same mall as we were, and we slaughtered him as well? Question mark? If only Eben was here. If only. Man. Okay, yeah, so that marks the end of the stadium missions. Moving on to the Yakuza business. Next mission is called Colombian Bastards. It's a bit similar to Liberator, because we need to get a cartel cruiser and head to the compound. But instead of liberating a old Oriental gentleman, we instead have to steal a truck, I think. Yeah, we have to retrieve the van, the security car. Thankfully it's marked on the map. How considerate of Eben. Did you know that Eben made a mod? It's this. He made it all by himself. This might not be true, by the way. Yeah, so the cartel cruiser is parked literally next to the place. Now, normally I would engage in gunplay, but I can just run over the guys instead. And then run over the last one as well. Yeah, he made everything from scratch. Yes, indeed. Yeah, this is a very slow vehicle. Although, so far from my testing, it seems like it's always capable of performing the drop that I'm supposed to do now. That I'm going to do now, rather. Even though it's slow, it should survive this. Okay. That's problematic media, I guess. Can I? Can I? Ta-da! I should have kept my mouth shut. Yeah, trying to spawn a vehicle. I guess a Yardi This is not a Yardi Lobo. This is an imposter. This is an Idaho. Oh my god. Even luck finally hit. Yeah, I've been able to do this thing consistently. But then the second I mention it on the marathon, it just falls apart. How come? Now to flex on myself, I'm going to perform the same thing but with an Idaho. Okay, Idaho actually sucks. But it survived. Whatever, dude. Whatever. It's fine, we get to play through this mission again. Are there any good songs in this game? Why am I aura farming with an Idaho? That's a great question, man. Oh, ooh, what a banger. Holy. Man, I love MSX 98. Am I sure? Bro, I literally said I have no idea where I got this information from. I just said that I remember reading that somewhere. Where? I have no idea. Do you have conflicting evidence, Caster? If yes, please share. Okay, instead of going there, I will take the slower route. It feels no! No, I literally said I read that somewhere, not that I felt it. It's slower. Actually, Caster, I think my source might be Ethan's website, but I've seen someone say that the info there is incorrect. Yeah, good luck trying to spawn a car here. Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, instead we go for the good old fixed spawn of the Banshee. Better acceleration and takes less damage.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. That it takes less damage.
I'm getting conflicting info. Can someone that's capable of reading the game data go into the game files and check that like once and for all? That would be pretty cool, I must admit. Meanwhile, the bomb. That's the name of this mission. There's a guy locked in a Kuruma. In the red light district. we don't know his exact whereabouts, which is why we have the proximity meter into upper right corner. Thankfully, I beat this game at least once prior in my life. I know exactly where he is. He's in the alleyway with the M16 rampage.
I deactivated the bomb. You're safe now.
Thank you. Take me home. I'm too scared to walk.
Now, you might be wondering, where is this guy's home? Remember his looks. Remember the way he looks like. It's a very important tidbit of information. You may be wondering where this guy's house is. And to put it bluntly, it's a church. This handsome gentleman, this handsome, stylish gentleman, is a priest. He's got some swag, I must admit. And this ends with this amazing piece of dialogue.
Are you a priest?
Yes, my son. Thank you again. God be with me.
10 out of 10. In the original, I think the dialogue was a little different. I think it only said, "Are you a priest?" And then the priest responded with, "Yes." Yeah, the original had better dialogue.
Zola, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. That's great.
So I'm
Hello.
on my phone, so I'm sorry if it's bad quality.
I think it's serviceable.
Serviceable. It's the best you're gonna get. So.
Hi. How did your Airbnb adventures conclude?
Oh, God, it's ridiculous, man. They had to send like the property manager out to come and let us in because the code wouldn't work, and there was like some manual lock on or some stupid shit like that. Just classic Airbnb shenanigans. How are we getting on? Are you winning?
Yeah, I only failed 2 missions.
Oh, which ones?
No dry run and Colombian bastards because I wanted to drop from the highway.
Oh yeah, that's the classic. Yeah, and flip on it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Do we have any dev commentary questions that I wasn't here to answer that I can retroactively answer?
I don't remember. I have no idea.
Oh.
Surely
Actually, do
chat-
you have an important question
Oh, okay.
about whether the Yakuza stinger is worse than the regular stinger?
What, in terms of like actual stats or like my opinion?
Stats, please.
Pass. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they're the same. I'm pretty sure it's just like a reskin.
Well, that doesn't prove anything. We had like 10 different answers from 10 different people so far.
Well, I wish I could check. My PC is currently on, which has all the stuff there, and but it randomly turned itself off. Luckily, the stream PC didn't turn itself off. Otherwise, that would be way worse. But for some reason, my PC shut itself off in the room, so I can't remote into it anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm doing the radio station missions. The first one, the Big and Veiny ripoff. It's not really a Big and Veiny ripoff, I guess, but you're driving through checkpoints and you're in a van. That's all I need, really.
It's also got the same meme as Big and Veiny because in GTA 3 vanilla, Big and Veiny, if you do it after you kill Salvatore, it's like impossible. Because the Leon guys just kill you with shotguns every time you try. And then in the original Frosted Winter, If you did this like pretty much at any time, you would just be murdered by gangs because it's exactly the same problem.
Okay, Momo wants me to listen to her radio, I guess. Fine. Hopefully you're satisfied. Yeah,
Pop quiz to the chat room. If you want insightful dev commentary things, you can guess who voices each cutscene for like the 2 frames that you hear them.
This mission, very conveniently and very close to the taxi asset. And the very next mission involves even more driving because we're going to be a taxi driver. I guess if you missed my Super Taxi Driver 2006 run, here's a small recap. Oh, sick. You have to donate for that. That was amazing. For some reason,
I can't check the Imgur link in the chat room because Imgur is banned in the UK. So they're posting Imgur links for me to try and tell them what the numbers mean, but yeah, I can't. Sorry, Zola, go on.
yeah, as I was saying, during this run, during this particular run, I've got this really interesting tendency to flip and spin, and the way I entered the taxi compound with the pony certainly like proves that because I think I both spun and almost like did a 360 flip. Interesting. Yeah, cause oh, style isn't here. Okay. Someone knowledgeable on the topic. They should be the same.
Hey, I'm knowledgeable. I just don't have access to my resources right now.
That's fair, actually. I've been spreading misinformation recently because I believe I've been told by someone. I cannot cite my source, sadly. I can quote it. I can quote who told me that, rather. But I think this mission uses the script from the usual taxi driver submission.
It used to. So there was like a couple of like reiterations of this because the problem with the original mission in the original Frosted Winter that it used like taxi driver code, but it didn't have all the fail safes in that usual GTA 3 taxi has to like stop pedestrians spawning like on the train platform and stuff, which are like impossible to collect. Then we thought, well, if it's already got the GTA 3 taxi logic, why don't we just put it straight in and just like Frankenstein it together? We did that, but then it didn't really work the way we wanted it to. So instead, we just like hard coded it from scratch. So now it's not like any kind of random logic. It's just 5 preset locations. You just drive to them.
Oh, okay.
It's like not super interesting, but the mission actually works consistently now.
Yeah, I remember. I
Whatever
think
works.
during your original Frosted Winter playthrough, I think one of the targets spawned in the Yakuza thingy from Blowfish.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, and you just can't access them because you can't drive in there with a taxi. You need a fish van or something. So.
Oh, damn! This goes into the W compilation. This guy started moving as soon as I shot my shot. This mission, another amazing one, where we have to drive from point A to point B, and it so happens that the point B is the airport again. Woohoo!
They're one of the slowest vehicles in the game.
Yeah, it's a stretch out of all vehicles in the game. Yeah, so apparently the excuse for us doing that is that we are picking up a band from the airport or something.
Yeah, some like VIP guest or something. I don't know. It's a silly mission. If it were up to me and I was making a remake, I would wipe this mission entirely. Like, there's no reason for it to exist. We kept it in because, you know, like it's a remaster, not a remake, right? So there are like 80 missions or something in Frosty Winter total, and I would scrap like half of them and write other things in. Like LC Survivor is a good example. Like LC Survivor, like an impossible mission unless you cheese it, which I hate because I really don't like that from a mission design perspective. But the only way to fix that is to rewrite the whole mission from scratch. At that point, it's a remake.
True.
Like, I had some really cool ideas about doing like a proper like Liberty City Survivor, where you would like be running around and you'd have to survive for like 10 minutes, and like waves of enemies would come at you and they would like spawn in cool places and try and shoot you down, like what would happen in the actual TV show, where like everyone's trying to get you. But it's too deep into remake territory at this point. Like I thought about had ideas for this mission too, like remaking the whole thing, just like making it a completely different mission. But again, it's too deep into remake at this point. We had really cool ideas about final mission as well. Like, you know how in Act 3 you get all the like the gang leaders to help you from like the triads and all that kind of stuff. I had an idea about like getting the gang leaders to actually physically help you in the final mission, like against the final fight of Tony. But again, too deep into remake. But there was like so many cool ideas that would have made it in if we'd have gone for a remake instead.
I'm a bit concerned about the state of my car right now. I'll try to play this one safe, because I might be close to exploding, which might be slightly unoptimal right now.
Yeah, the only thing worse than doing the worst mission in the game once is doing it twice.
Bro. Okay. First tries? I couldn't think of anything smart to respond regarding Titan tries.
Shout out to Titan Thrice, what a great mod.
True.
The guy who made Titan Thrice is the same guy who voices the radio team giver.
Oh.
There you go. More world. I would also like you to know, Zola, that I literally ran home from the pub. That's how much I wanted to be here on time, and then I just got locked out for an hour anyway. I want you to know that I tried everything I could. Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks.
It's a thought that counts.
Yes.
Yeah, as people are saying in the chat, I checked the screenshot, and yeah, the Yakuza Stinger has 1,400 mass, compared to like 1,000 from the Stinger.
Oh, okay. But do you think that makes it better or worse?
I mean, I really like driving the Yakuza Stinger. I feel like it's better to drive.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say that it's better, regardless of what the stats say.
Oh, frick. This is a very interesting mission. It was almost unplayable in the original. Like the hit registration on the mailboxes was really wonky.
The first time I ever played this mod, like years and years ago, I rage quit on this mission and never played it again.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, relying on the GTA 3 physics is like the worst thing to do for a mission. So the way we changed it to make it a lot easier was now I'm pretty sure from memory the code just checks if you're in a certain radius to the mailbox, and the mailbox moves away from its original position. It doesn't matter how you displace it, as long as you displace it. So you can use cars, explosives, whatever else, and that's all good. But yeah, in the original, there was just like no way to know how to do this, and unless you had like grenades or rockets, which you didn't really have, there was like no way to get them really. Then you just couldn't beat the mission, because the car collisions were just like, it was like 10% of the time it would count when you hit them, and 90% it just wouldn't count, and you just run out of time. Because you also only had like 3 minutes, I think, in the original, and we gave quite a bit more time, because 3 minutes is not a lot of time to scour the whole of Portland for these things.
Real.
The route is like super awkward as well. I don't know if you've had the same thing, but like whenever I've tried to figure out a decent route to take these things out, it's always, there's never like a convenient way. You know, there's always like a really awkward one that sticks out in the wrong place.
Yes, exactly. There's like one certain spot near the subway and the hospital, I think. Those are really weird to route.
Yeah.
And I guess the ending as well.
Yeah.
So I should have kept my car, but I didn't. So we gotta do this thing in a taxi. This mission is actually quite easy. It's just stealing the Borg 9 from the rival taxi company. Thankfully, this guy gives up as very easily, as long as we actually just like bonk into the taxi. So
yeah, it's when his car takes like visual damage, you out and flees, and all the other taxis come after you. In the original, he just like wouldn't react to it at all. So the only way to like get him out was to like drive in front of him and like block his path into an alleyway or something, and then still knock him and steal it. Otherwise, there was like no other way. He just would ignore you. But, you know, no matter what you did, if you blew it up, then you would just fail, right? So you can't shoot him because he'll just ignore you until he dies.
Yeah, so now we're taking the aforementioned Borg 9 into the next mission, which is called Stealing the Guns. This one probably has been also heavily reworked, the way the mission works under the hood. I think, at least. I think it's way easier to enter the car we are supposed to steal, I think.
So the actual like trigger for getting the guy out is the same, but we did rewrite a lot of the logic for the mission, because so there's like an engine thing that happens in GTA 3, right? Where if you blow up a car, exactly 60 seconds later the corpse will despawn. And a big problem that I never found out, which is like an insane speedrun flex, is I never realized that you could crash the game in these particular missions, because as soon as you blow up one of the vehicles, exactly 60 seconds from then, missions would be checking for the corpse of the car when it shouldn't be. And then because after 60 seconds it despawns, it loops to check for the corpse being there, and it's not, so the game crashes, right? Like it tries to like do something with a model that doesn't exist, and instant crash. But the crash only happens if you take more than 60 seconds to beat the mission, do you blow something up or attack something. So because I'm like, you know, speed running the thing all the time, I never triggered that to happen. But as soon as we opened it up to like, you know, beta testers, they found it like instantly. A bunch of missions would just crash all the time for that exact reason. So we had to like rewrite the logic to not be looking for these corpses, because there's no reason to care that they exist after they're already dead, right?
Makes sense. Next mission, kidnapped. So one of the Yakuza guy's girlfriend has been kidnapped, hence the mission name, I guess. And she's being held hostage in the Shoreside Vale subway station. I had a very interesting idea that was absolutely awful. Is that instead of going over the bridge and actually going into the subway through the entrance near the airport, I would just go into the subway in near Donald's place and drive to the other side of the frick. The bridge again. No. Okay. We've got more time.
Also had that idea at some point, and it not a good idea.
Yeah, it worked up until I had to engage in actual combat.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I got
exactly.
absolutely annihilated.
At least this way, a lot of the time the train will pull up and will block the other side, so you don't have to fight all the other guys because they can't shoot through the train. So you can just take out a couple of guys at the front, take the lady with you, and she won't die because train will block most of the damage.
Yeah. I think I've been also asking around if there are any bulletproof vehicles around. Around this part of the game, I guess. Like hidden vehicles, unlockables, or bonuses for passing missions, but apparently not. And that certainly would have made the idea actually more doable, I guess.
Yeah. I definitely did code in some bulletproof vehicles for certain missions. Like the security car on the job, for example, I'm pretty sure is bulletproof. But that's like later on. I don't know if there's any at this point that you could get. But there definitely are some vehicles that are bulletproof throughout the game. I remember adding them in. I think the mule during no dry run might be bulletproof.
It's not explosion proof.
Yeah.
Guess how I found that out today.
Yeah, did you so what I've had before, which is like a good meme that I didn't know could happen until fairly recently. So you know the like scripted explosions, they're like actual explosions, right? So you drop off the bombs and then a police car drives over the explosion, sets themselves on fire, and then drives into you because you're going slower than they are and car bombs you. That's a good meme on No Dry Run.
Yeah, I just hope that the explosion would be only like visual, like on Blowfish, I guess.
No,
I mean,
it's real.
Oh, barely made it. Nice.
But the Blowfish explosion is real as well, right? If you stand too close to the building, you take damage.
Really? I thought you would take damage only from the vehicle explosion.
No, it's all real. Yeah.
I'm just spreading misinformation today.
I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, yeah. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I'll be more than happy to take the L again.
I mean, maybe I'm just making shit up. It's late at night and I've been stood outside my Airbnb for the last hour messing about, so brain isn't all there.
Same.
Yeah, this mission, when you beat it, so you beat all of Daigo's chain, originally in the OG Frosted Winter, you would get access to a mechanic where you could hire like bodyguards because the Yakuza would be like so grateful that you did all their missions. But it was like a completely busted mechanic. Like, one, it was kind of useless anyway because the AI would just like get themselves killed. But also, it had like a variable that was set, and there was like, so if the variable was 1, you're like on mission 0, but the variable is still set to 1, right? So if you saved your game because you were on mission 0 after hiring those guys, your save would just be bricked immediately. Because that variable is 1. It's kind of like being on a mission. It's kind of similar to like saving on mission 1.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you would just lose your save instantly. So the mechanic was kind of useless anyway. So we just got rid of it.
Shut up, Momo. Don't mention it.
There was like a bunch of things where we would like to keep it or rewrite it, but we ended up hitting like SCM limits in terms of like how much code the game can have, you know, because the mod is so big already. And so when we were like rewriting stuff and adding in more code, we just kept hitting SCM limits over and over again. So stuff like that, like useless mechanics that nobody uses and were buggy as hell, instead of rewriting it, we just got rid of them because we had to eventually.
So this mission actually would benefit from using classic axis, because I would be able to turn my camera to see where the bodyguard is, instead I have to opt for the drive-by camera. Surely now I can run over the guy. Yeah, if he sees me, if he notices me rather, I would get like 4 wanted stars, I think.
Yeah, 5 stars.
Oh, yeah,
Even
dreadful.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah, instead it's just like a nice little Sunday drive to the informant, or we had that talk with the informant, and now I have no idea what this game is about actually.
But you talk to the informant, and then you go to the dojo, and
Yeah, to the dojo. Okay, right.
you get like an encrypted hard drive with all the plans for the casino heist. Until it gets to the dojo. Yeah, I already know, Moma. I already know about Zola, like not using certain files. It doesn't really matter. There isn't like a leaderboard or anything anyway. So
If there was, I would be tempted to try the legal version, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm just too used to GTA 3 physics and like the general feel of the game, I guess.
speaking of dev stuff, how come some markers stop you and some don't? Was that intentional? So there's like a lot of things like that in this mod that you'll notice that will work slightly differently, and you can tell what was new code and what was old code, basically, right? So like we didn't fully rewrite every bit of code from scratch. There's still some OG Frosted Winter code in there, but you know, if it was functional, then we just left it. So there's a couple of minor things like that where if you notice it, you can't really unsee it, but most people will never notice, and it'll be like Begin It coded it one way like 15 years ago, and then we coded it a slightly different way, and it just so happens that some markers stop you and some don't. Like it's just like there's like several different ways of creating markers and how they handle it, and we just used a different way. It doesn't happen to do it. Like ideally, in a perfect world, all these little tiny things would be like completely redone, but it's a ton of work for something that's so minor. We just decided it was not really worth the hassle, basically.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that question comes from the way I failed Plan 3 once, because I was 100% sure that the marker at the airport stops you, but it doesn't. So I just slammed head on onto the guys I was supposed to talk with. Can I smash the fence? Yes, I can. I think I learned the trick how to do it. I learned that from watching Redopter's handle runs, I think. So now I have to get rid of the wanted stars. Normally, I would grab the second and the third wanted star in Staunton, but I find this thing a little easier, like jumping over the wall, because there's a bribe behind the ramp, before the ramp rather. For some reason, I had like huge issues going into the alleyway, like leaving the car before the alleyway and then going down there.
Yeah, you need to like, you'll always get cops there pretty much. And obviously if you try and drive away in the security car, they'll just bust you immediately because the security car's so slow. You need to like run away and despawn them, but that can be slow. So this is probably a bit faster. There is a bribe star at the casino, so you can take the one in the dock and then the one in the casino. But then the problem is that the cops will follow you to like the casino, and when you're in the car park, you're still like counted as spotted by the cops, so you can't get rid of the star for ages, and it takes forever. So like that would be the most direct route, but it's not faster because the one star just stays for way too long. It's really annoying.
Now bucking up into the parking spot. Moving on to the third mission in the chain. So all 3 missions in the casino chain are named Plan 1, 2, and 3. I have no idea what the plan is about. We have to steal a certain security car, and now we have to take it to the airport. I probably should have taken my time and actually like get educated on the lore of the game, of the mod rather. But I wanted to do that today, and today I started having internet issues, running off of mobile data right now, by the way. And and then my dishwasher started malfunctioning, and I have no idea what's wrong with it. So I had a very interesting day today. I was not in the right mind space to the headspace to actually like
bigger
indulge
priorities,
myself
yeah.
in the story of the mod. What running Super Taxi Driver 2006 does to a motherfucker? Yes, exactly. Why learn when Ben can explain it right here? We only had to wait.
I mean, most of
hour.
it is all just like daft anyway. Like, there's not really much to discuss half the time. Like, the story doesn't really make a lot of sense the best of times.
True. Oh, one little thing in this mission. There are apparently the Colombians are after us, and the route I took from the casino was very deliberate, because if we hug the left wall departing from the casino, then we skip the trigger for the Colombians to spawn.
Yeah, known by the devs, but intentionally kept in so speedrunners can do cool skips.
Thank you so much.
Because no, like real. It's not a big deal if even if a casual player skips it. Like, it's the Colombians chasing you isn't really like vital to the mission or anything. It doesn't break anything.
Yes.
You decided to keep it in because why not?
Yeah. I guess the casual players would be surprised by those Colombians at the entrance.
Mm.
Yeah.
Casino missions are just horrible anyway. Like, first one is like you'll most likely get spotted and just get destroyed by 5 stars, and then the second ones are just driving a really slow car about for ages.
Yeah, this entire mod revolves around driving like so hard, and most of the time it's actually driving with a slow car like this one, or all the dam missions. Those take place in a small car as well.
And you think the remaster is slow? Like, play the OG, trust me. The OG, my any percent speed on the OG took over 6 hours, which is more time than it took for me to do 100% in this. Like, remastered 100% is faster than OG any percent. Like, that's how much crap we cut from the original to streamline this mod.
Yeah, at a certain point the game would crash if you went over one of the bridges, I think. I think we had this talk once on your stream.
Yeah, if you went from, I think, like, Shoreside to Staunton or something, your game would just crash every single time. So every single time you wanted to go to Staunton from Shoreside, you'd have to go from Shoreside, like, in the tunnel to Portland, and then back again, Staunton or something like that. Or vice versa, one of the two.
Yeah, that's dreadful.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Obviously, when the bridge blows up, there's no way to get across the bridge until you beat the game. So every single time you want to cross the island, you have to go through the underground, like, metro or the tunnels. And it's just pure misery. Like, every single mission is like 20 minutes long because it's just driving 15 minutes. Going like the most scenic route possible for every single mission.
Yeah, thankfully we are very close to finishing the asset portion of the run, I guess. This is the last asset we have to complete.
Yeah, also intentional with the allowing players to buy assets early. That was in the original mod. I don't know if that was intentional as well, but we deliberately kept it in purely for speedrunning purposes, and we even added in like dialogue to make it intentional. So once you complete In the Shadow of the Dawn, you get to the final cutscene. There's different dialogue depending on whether you already have the assets or not. So Mickey tells you to go and get the assets, and if you don't have all the assets, which is what will happen in cases like playing the game casually, he'll say like, yeah, good idea, Mickey, I'll go and do it. But if you already have all the assets, which you do in a speed run, by the time you get to In the Shadow of the Dawn, then Joey says like, I've already got them all, and they have a different conversation.
Yeah, that's very smart, I must admit. This mission. In the destruction.
Yeah, this is the mission where everyone looks at the elevator and goes, "This isn't possible." It's like this isn't realistic.
Damn,
And it's like, well, if you want to walk all the way up the stairs, then be my guest. But
gravity for me.
thought this was a bit less painful.
Mm-hmm.
Walking all the way up and all the way down is misery.
Yeah, so the entire point of this mission is to grab a briefcase. Yeah, that's right there. Also, very cool pickups of HP and armor. Now,
Yeah, very deliberately added so that you always have full health, so you have enough to get down.
now descending.
There is a shortcut down, yeah. But you need quite a lot of health to survive it.
Wait. It's fine. Okay. I get the reference. So yeah, that was In the Destruction. The next mission involves us going through the metro. The subway, rather. And I have no idea what's the current metro cycle, because the trains in the metros they will absolutely obliterate you if you stand on their way, which means I have to stay vigilant. I think in my PB, the train actually okay actually phased through me, and I got a bit of damage. Or that was either this PB or my previous one. Small mistake. Yeah. This probably would have been easier with pre-cam as well. Same as despawning traffic in the underground tunnel. Yeah, so the entire deal with this mission is that we have to do blowfish again, except this time we just plant the explosives ourselves. There's no Trojan horse. There's no there's no Trashmaster planted with a bomb. With a bomb planted in it, rather. Yeah, so the game tells us to take the fish van, but rather I go for something different. I just take this rampo and jump over the wall. Now, in certain occasions, in certain instances, this gate will open for the rampo. Sadly, I have no idea how did I trigger that. I will probably not like this. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I had it happen quite a few times, but I couldn't be. I wasn't able to get that recent. I think I got it now. Yeah, of course I did. I'm a god gamer after all. Yeah, so that is slightly faster than actually going for the fish van. Okay,
I
playing
guess
this
maybe
one
like
safe.
the hitbox, like the trigger, like it thinks that you're on the inside. It'll like inside, it'll open for you no matter what, right?
Small problem.
Yeah.
Small problem. I'm going to play this safe. Very safe.
You should be fine.
Oh yeah, switching to the top-down camera. Why not?
Yeah, it's always tricky going fast for these missions because there's always a lot of enemies, and you've got to decide, like, you know, how many are worth taking out, basically.
Yeah, now I'm just taking the Rampo. And I think my Stinger will still be in place. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so I endured a lot of damage only because I was trying to be optimal as I can actually be. And I went I jumped over the marker because sometimes they trigger when you jump over them. They stop you in place, but if you jump over them, you like clear a little more space, like distance rather. So it's a slight optimization. Not really worth it in the long run, as you can see right now. 11 HP. Yeah, thankfully there's this very convenient armor spawn, which is going to become very convenient for the next mission.
Yeah, this armor spawn is like god tier for all of the Southern Staunton missions because you can just grab it on the way back for basically, you know, not a big detour at all.
Mm-hmm.
Way better than going to Ammunition.
And now this is the mission where you could say everything changes, except that's the name of the next mission. But yeah, during this mission, the Colombians have taken over the bridge, and we are supposed to like stop them. But will we succeed? Oh, I can't tell you. So my usual point of reference is whenever I see the text, I just park sideways, jump on top of the car, and just start shooting them one by one.
What's that noise?
These
That's
guys
done.
have a lot of
Mission
health,
done.
so they can usually think a sniper bullet, but you can like shoot them in the leg or the arm or the head, and you'll crit them pretty often, which will insta kill them.
Yeah, so it turns out we actually didn't succeed in our plans. The bridge is out of commission. It's destroyed. Except you can barely just drive over it, which is a really good change. I must admit that's a really cool feature to have.
Yeah, it's one of the first changes I made because it had like such a big impact. Like that alone saves like 2 hours on the run. The fact that you can just use the bridge.
Yes. I forgot. I need a cop car for the next mission. Only because I need to take 2 NPCs with me.
Yeah, you need some kind of fast 4-door, so cop car is like fast, consistent 4-door spawn on the way to Timmy's marker.
And on the topic of very convenient pickup spawns, there's HP at the... I guess it's not really Asuka's place anymore. The Yakuza place.
Yeah,
which I'm going to
Daigo's
grab.
play.
Daigo, yes.
Yeah.
Trying not to flip this car. Good job. I will not provide any sort of commentary about whether I have flipped this car in this place in a previous run.
Yeah, the
Perhaps
Yakuza
they did.
twins in the original were called like Zhao Long and something else, which are like Chinese names. I have no idea why they were.
Yeah, I
So
mentioned that already.
we renamed them to actual Yakuza names, hence Daigo, after Daigo from the Yakuza series, like the chairman of the Tojo clan, and Katsumi as well, like actual Yakuza characters. There's like a mini Easter egg, I guess.
Yeah, so there are certain moments in the run where I just go full on autopilot. The reason why I'm mentioning this while going over the bridge is I may have or may have not went through the opposite lane and just went into the water, forgetting that only one part of the bridge is actually drivable in one way.
I have done that many times as well, many
Yeah.
times. And testing and runs and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
without
I
the bridge,
lost like
you have to
2
use
runs.
tunnels or the metro system. Those are your options. So every mission is like 10 minutes longer than it should be.
Okay, now onto the mission where we get to rescue Mickey finally, and I guess the third act of the game starts. I think that's how it's divided, or not. Who knows? Yeah, but it seems like
It depends how you define the acts and the order, right? Because like
yeah,
I think most people would class In the Shadow of the Dawn to be the end of Act 1, technically, because then assets Act 2. We do Act 1 and 2 basically at the same time.
yes,
We like do them combined and then just start Act 3 right away.
yeah, so true. Yeah. Anyway, guys, have you heard of GoldenEye? 111 Streets. Goddamn, good time.
Yeah, this is also intentionally coded in such a way so like in testing in previous versions, people who didn't know how the GTA 3 AI like manipulation worked would always get Mickey stuck because he's like it's really easy for him to get stuck trying to get out of the bistro. So what we instead did was you can go in the back of the back of the bistro or in the front. So when you walk in the front or the back, it stores your position and it teleports you out to that relative position in order to get Mickey out for free, basically, without you having to worry about getting him out manually. So if you walked in through the front, you got to the Mickey trigger, it would then teleport you out to the front. And if you go out the back, it does the same. But it also means that it despawns all the enemies, which is a nice little speedrun. So you can play risky, run through, despawn everything, teleport out.
Yeah, you're also expected to like go to like exit through the entrance, and there's like an extra cutscene with Leo.
Yeah, there's reinforcements that pull up as well, which you dodge if you go out the back.
Oh, I haven't mentioned this. Uh, the map geometry is slightly changed, and by that I mean there's this little bridge connecting both parts of Shoreside Vale. I went through it already in the run, but it's I just didn't mention it previously. But yeah, this is not in the OG. But it should have been. It certainly should have been.
Yeah, it makes navigating shoreside slightly less horrible. It's still horrible, but it's only 9 out of 10 horrible rather than 10 out of 10 horrible.
Okay, so now that does this mod have any side content? Yes.
There's loads of side content, yeah.
So in the mission, everything changes. Our disguise of being Jimmy from Chicago and working for the Yakuza got blown. So Yakuza cut all ties with us, basically. But now we are teaming up again against the cartel. It took them one mission to actually reevaluate their priorities.
Yeah, usually in a casual placer, obviously you do the whole assets in between. It's only because we do the speedrun route that this narrative bit doesn't really make any sense.
Oh yeah, right.
But no casual player is going to do all the assets.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Yes. This is slightly unoptimal, but I'm going to like grab the pickups and then get rid of the last guy.
The pickups are still there when you trigger this bit, by the way.
Oh, okay.
If that helps for next time. They're there the whole time. They only despawn when the mission passes.
Do you know if this interior is custom made?
No idea.
Okay. Yeah, that was end of the war, the mission.
I know a lot of the interiors are taken from other projects.
Mhm.
Not certain on what was taken from where. I have no idea.
But there's the Liberty Island, like the Statue of Happiness.
Yeah. That is all definitely not original.
Thank you, Hoxie. That's very informative of you.
Yeah, it sounds about right. There was some like Snow City map that Frosty Winter uses as a base, and I don't know if Snow City made it all originally or if they took it from somebody else. Like, I have no idea. It's like almost 2 decades ago at this point. It could have been anyone.
Okay, Bridge Gamba. I don't hear it. Cars are passing through the bridge. Cool. Yeah, this is called Battle for the Casino. Something Mafia, something Casino. I don't remember if I played this mod when I played this mod casually, if I watched all the cutscenes. It would make sense if I did. But right now I don't remember like most of the plot points from it.
His mission is like super basic. It's just like, Tony found out about your assets and he's going to take over the casino, and Joey goes, he's not, and kills them all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why specifically the casino, but just don't question it.
You would imagine it's like he's like most profitable asset, I guess.
But then that would be the dam, right?
Maybe.
The dam would be closer as well. You don't have to go all the way to.
But that would be
London.
the exchange all over again, right?
Yeah, I guess. But then Frosty Winter doesn't shy away from reusing OG concepts. So
Yes.
you got Big and Veiny V2, you got Blowfish V2, etc.
You've got 2 missions ripping off SmackDown.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was Battle for the Casino done. And now we need to take the... I mean, it's convenient that there's this Mafia Sentinel, because we need a 4-door vehicle for the next mission. You could probably find a cop car, but It's probably faster to actually take this spawn from the mission. Okay, going through the left side of the bridge, not the right side. See, I remember this time.
Yeah, the first Luigi mission is like a cutscene, but then the second one is immediately back to busy work for Luigi. So you're just picking up ladies and taking them in back to the club, and a 4-door is required for that.
Speaking of,
So the mission
reuse
balance is like
missions.
all over the place.
Yeah, exactly.
The pacing of the mod is just horrible. Like you're just doing like difficult things where you're killing like 40 guys with AKs, and then the next mission is just nothing. Like back to tutorials, basically.
Let's see if I can get Getting Deeper IL gold split. I don't see that. Never mind. 50-50% chance, you know. I either golded that split or not. But yeah, that's like 6 seconds of gameplay. Between when the split starts and where it ends. This car. What am I doing? Hello? What am I doing? I zoned out for a second. Apologies.
This is like another mission that had to be pretty sure like remade from scratch, which sounds silly because it's such like a basic mission, but it was completely messed up. Like if you tried to approach, like if you had a 2-door and you tried to approach like a third lady who couldn't fit in the car, the whole mission would just soft lock because like the logic was so broken. And it was one of those things where it was like the only way to fix it was to just rewrite the whole thing.
Next mission.
And, that happened a lot in these missions.
Yeah, next mission is called No Friends. All we have to do is just go to the Greasy Joe's and kill 3 guys and escort the girl back to Luigi's. This feels like an introductory mission.
Yeah.
All of his
for these to exist. Yeah.
relatable mission name. You know, I wanted to say that, but then I thought, no, I'm not going to be. I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to stay positive. Yeah, gunplay in this mod is a little bit wonky, in my opinion at least. But it's mostly because of the how the GTA 3 camera is not useful in interiors. So like it zooms in and out at random, basically. Now the next mission is called Booby Trap. Booby Trap? Well, I would fall into a trap if I saw some boobies. Apologies. I read that thing online and I wanted to say it. But yeah.
Get off the stage.
So as you can imagine, there's a car in the middle of nowhere in the docks. Very not suspicious car in the docks. Don't pay attention to the mission name. Yeah.
This car is a trap. Have you seen the movie Speed?
Now, what do you think? What would happen if Joey never saw the movie Speed? Do you think the mission would instantly fail?
Tony explains how it works for the people who don't know.
No, shush. It's way funnier in my head when Joey just goes, "No, I haven't seen it," and just exits the car.
Does not elaborate.
Yeah. So this mission
funny,
has been reworked as well.
Yeah.
Massively.
It's actually I deliberately made it slower technically because of speedrunners as well. So when speedrunners get into a car, they always instinctively hold their sprint key to keep the door open, right? But if there's a cutscene that is triggered and then skipped with the sprint key, when you do that, it frame perfectly skips the cutscene instantly. And the problem with that is that speedrunners that were playing the game casually were booting it up and holding their sprint key and skipping that cutscene without even knowing it existed. Like, it doesn't even play for a frame. Like, it just like instantly skips it. So a lot of people who are playing the game were not seeing that cutscene when they should have done, because it explains how the mission works. So it's pretty important. So the easy hacky fix was to just make it so you can't skip the cutscene until the first line has played, so people know the cutscene is there. So that's why in newer patches the first line is unskippable. Because goddamn speedrunners kept skipping the cutscene by mistake.
Okay, now we are taking back rather, the Leone mansion. Oh, wrong weapon. I wanted to pull out the AK. Oh, problematic.
Bonus points to whoever can guess or knows Leo's voice actor.
I think I know, but I'm going to remain silent. This never works, but I like to throw a grenade here. Getting rid of one guy. How optimal.
Yeah, in the OG speedrunner this, you could get 30k rockets. And you could just use that to blast all these, but yeah. No decent way to set up 30k in the remaster, to my knowledge.
Because the way submissions work has been reworked as well, right?
Yeah,
like when they activate.
like rewritten from scratch. Yeah. They activate on button press now rather than button release, which messes up 30k setups.
Okay, loading the safe. So my cars spawn, like the set spawns from in front of the mansion. I mean, I can take the Sentinel, and I can flip going down there into the Hebron Heights. Never happened to me, by the way. Surely has never happened to me. I never flipped and landed in front of the tunnel. I've never done. I would have never. Also, shadows to this pothole in particular, for no apparent reason. Yeah, so now we start the whole befriending other gangs segment of the run. Starting out with the Diablos.
Yeah, just now you've taken over the Leone mansion, big set of fights over the goons, and then now we're back to doing busy work again. Classic
Yes.
Frosted Winter.
Yeah, so this mission is very simple. We only have to like get the Diablo car back to the park, and now there's a little checkpoint challenge waiting for us. Yeah,
In
so
the original here,
Mhm.
you would have to wait for the pages to know what you were supposed to be doing, but the timer would start anyway. So if you
Haha.
didn't already know what the pager was going to say, you just wouldn't be able to beat the challenge, and you just fail the mission right at the end. For some reason, the timer started way too early.
Yeah, speaking of failing this mission right at the end, Shadows of this pothole in particular. I may have went there accidentally with my car. There is
Happens to the best of us.
no evidence of that. No clips on my channel can prove this happening.
Yeah, the OG had those vents like open all over Portland, and we sealed up most of them because driving through Portland was just hell on earth because you just get stuck on them constantly. So now there's just like one per district, basically.
Good change.
Okay. Yeah.
So normally my car doesn't survive this, and I doubt it's going to be different this time. I will try. I guess I succeeded, but it's very low on health. In my PB, that's 2 hours and 47 minutes long. I also kept this car, but then going to start the last mission from Diablos, I think. I blew up, which was a little bit a little unoptimal. Also, we need to kill the guy waiting on the train station. One rocket usually is just enough. Plumbic meal. Another interesting mission. Actually, I'll switch the car. I don't feel like taking any chances. Since this mission spawns a brand new Diablo Stallion nearby, I guess why not? Why not take it?
Actual bonus points to anyone who knows who voices the Diablo guys as well.
Oh,
Diablo leader
shit.
and the guy here at Atlantic Keys. Actually, a hard one.
Is this live? No, it's pre-recorded. Haha. Okay, so in this mission, we are supposed to go with those guys and deal with the group of what is this gank even? No, these are also Diablos, I guess. Yeah, we are supposed to like go here with those two guys we met with previously, and then take care of those that group together. But you can just trigger the two cars and go there yourself, and that's faster. Now onto the triads. Now there's one more mission in the Diablo chain. But we're going to take care of that one later. Okay, that's mission passed. Haven't said anything about this mission, because there's nothing interesting to say about it. Simple as.
Yeah, we did have to rework a little bit with some like hacky solutions to fix this mission. A big problem in the OG was that the guy that you're defending can get crit at any time. So, like, if you get unlucky enough, you get hit with one bullet and you just fail the mission immediately, right?
One bullet?
So
Is this a Frosted Winter reference?
yeah, yeah. But the second problem is that we found an opcode that made an NPC or an actor immune to getting critical hits, right? But the opcode didn't work the way that we thought it was. Like we made them invincible, but then they still could get crit. And then we looked into it, and it was actually like I forget exactly what it was, but the opcode like didn't work the way that the description said it did. Like it wasn't like properly documented, so we couldn't use that. So my idea for like a hacky solution that we ended up going with, that the guy that you defend is actually fully invincible, but the health bar is just a disguised timer. So his health is just slowly draining. So he's like, it looks like he's taking damage, but he's not. He's fully invincible in any form of damage, but he just gets killed on a time limit. Like it's like 30 seconds or something, and he dies.
So that's smart.
Yeah, you can't tell when you just play the mission normally, but yeah, the mission is technically lying to you.
Yeah. So this mission, Help from Nowhere, is escort service. It was if it was a good mission, basically. We just got rid of all the hazards on the way, and the mission passes when we get rid of the last cartel member. I don't think it was like that in the OG. That seems very quality of life thingy. Like a very quality of life thingy, I meant.
Yeah, in the OG, it didn't finish. You had to wait for the van to get there, and sometimes the van could get stuck very easily, and the AI would just not be able to figure its way through. So I figured the easiest way was to have a soft lock prevention that's also kind of a speedrun strat where you can just kill everyone and pass the mission.
Mm-hmm. And now onto the second to last mission, starting from the fish market, I guess. I don't remember how many rockets I have. That should be enough. I mean, I can always just like explode the cars in a different way.
I think you just nade them if needed.
Yeah. Oh,
You need to be
something
careful with
ate
your
my
rockets
rocket.
anyway, because you can get
Something ate
shot
2 of my
very
rockets?
easily.
Hello?
Yep, classic.
Well, that's an optimal. What? They ran out of...
Yeah, no AK bullets either.
Caramba. Yeah, I'm most surprised by how the game not only ate 1 of my rockets, but 2 of them in a row. That doesn't happen too often. Yeah, so now it's time for the last mission. Starting here. Then we will move on to the Yardies in Staunton.
Oh shit, those must be Tony.
Nice NPC just fading away in the cutscene. Interesting. Are you supposed to
This is another one,
battle these guys?
one of these. Yeah, it was one of these missions that like The original, you just spawn into a bunch of guys who shoot you immediately, which is like terrible game design. And I wanted to rework it, but I didn't quite know how. I went through like a bunch of iterations where you were like forced to deal with them, but they spawned far away. But then the mission was just like boring and shit. So I just had the idea to basically make it so because the whole point of the cutscene, when you watch the cutscene, is the Triad member saying like, you know, we know what you're trying to do. We're not going to have any dealings with you. So it makes sense for Joey to logically like escape Chinatown before it gets worse. You know, with like the little Leonis and the Triads trying to kill him. So that's why we implemented like the just get out of Chinatown. Like you can kill those guys if you want to, but your objective is just to escape. Because it makes more sense narrative-wise, even though the mission is kind of crap. The mission from a game design perspective is like kind of crap anyway. And again, like if I were to write a whole deep mission, it would be too deep into remake territory, right?
Speaking of rewriting missions,
Yeah.
Tail. This one is infamous from what I remember.
Yeah, this is in the original like 1.0 version of the OG Frosted Winter. This is like a 10-minute long on-foot trail following mission, a tailing mission, and the guy wasn't marked. So if you weren't like paying attention, or he walked past another yardie, you wouldn't know which one was the right one. And if he like even looked in your general direction for like a frame, like if he bumped into another NPC which spun him around automatically, you just instantly fail the mission. It's like unplayable garbage. But now we've made it so if you shoot your gun, he runs, and he also takes a really direct pass, so it's like minutes faster.
I can never jump over this thingy. I can never jump over this thingy, as I said.
Even if you get stuck there, it's just you're just close enough that you don't fail the mission when you get to the final bit.
Any fast cars nearby? Yeah, I guess. Because the next mission is very similar to another mission we already had in this mod. The next mission, called Latest News, is basically the second iteration of Bad Day from the very beginning of the run. So yeah, you have to take out
in the
3
original,
dealers.
you just have to talk to these 3 guys, and it was like there was no even dialogue that happens. It was just like a silent conversation. So instead, we rewrote the mission to be killing them, and then we added a fun little situation at the hospital where there's a cutscene where when you kill the guy at the hospital, a worker comes out, realizes that you're the person who stole the ambulance during Family Comes First. There's like a callback to that mission, and calls the police on you, which is the silly little
that's very
rewrite of the
smart,
mission.
because you need a cop car for the very next mission.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like also a cool little speedrun thing. It means, and it's deliberate. So if you kill the hospital person not last, you lose your wanted level. But if you kill them deliberately last, then you keep the 2 stars after the mission. So, yeah, it works out because you get 2 stars. You run up here and you're going to spawn a cop car in, which you need for the next mission anyway. So.
Thanks for the geo. Yeah, so the next mission is called LCPD. We are basically going to snatch the boss of the Yardies while impersonating a police officer, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not much is there to say actually about the mission. I think, at least. I basically explained it in that one sentence. Oh, this usually doesn't spawn here. I am a little worried about having my door shaven off, because now immediately all of the police get aggroed onto me, and they could bust me immediately, but they didn't. But I had my drive-by key. I had my finger on the drive-by key, just in case that would happen. And as with the... interesting. Can I get out? I wanted to get into the blister. As with the one mission where we... what am I doing? Yeah, what I was trying to say is the easiest way to get rid of your wanted level is to just go and use a pain spray. No idea why this sentence took so much of my processing power to actually say it.
And no idea why the cop car spawns here, but it always does, like, despawns every single time. There's no reason why it should. Like, even if it's a mission vehicle, you make it your own anyway, but then it just despawns the second you go into the pay and spray. The cop car disappears.
Now, the next mission is one of my favorites. It's Inner Circle Mash. We have to overlook the fight, I guess? The fist fight, yeah.
The rumble, as they call it.
The rumble, okay.
Actually, quite a difficult mission if you do it casually, if you don't skip the whole thing.
Why? How does one skip one? How does one skip this one mission?
It's funny. It's actually a bug from the original. The script individually checks for every single type of damage, so you can't kill the boss yourself. The point is to let the boss die in the rumble. It checks manually for everything. It checks for like every single slot, so every single weapon, every single gun. But it doesn't specifically check for being run over, so you can just kill the guy by running him over. And what we did was we just made it so if you do that, it's just like a fun little thing, and it says on the GXT, it's like, oh, we left it in because it was funny. So it's like just to acknowledge someone who finds them. Yeah.
For some reason, that text string didn't show up this one time, which is weird. Maybe because I only killed the boss and not the other guy as well, because I drove there in a weird way, kinda. But yeah.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. But usually it'll show up and say, that we, you found a bug, but we know it's there, and we've intentionally left it in, basically.
Yeah. Now onto the Hoods, who are the last gang we are trying to get on our side.
Bonus points if you know the person who voices the Hoods leader.
Well, I'll let this one cutscene play then. In its entirety. Why not?
This is the best cutscene because it has the obsidian Easter egg.
Oh, it's this one. Okay.
And loads of people assume it's not an Easter egg and it's a bug, and they report it to me all the time.
Here to join your group.
I know you. Joey Leon, right? Why do you need us? Wait, let me do that one again. I know you.
Oh
Joey
shit.
Leon, right?
Too quiet.
Tony Cipriani is why. Unless you want him ruling the streets, I suggest you let me in.
Okay, man, relax. We're robbing a convoy today. It's important that everything goes well. Jax and Nines working together, so it's important that none of us get hurt. Your help would be much appreciated.
Who could that be? No clue. Sounds like some Swedish guy. SMH.
Yeah, it's PewDiePie.
Okay, so this mission is called The Job. Very original name. I've never seen any GTA game with a mission name like this, nor The Getaway. And Deadly Rivalry is a very original mission name as well, for a mission involving taxis.
And taxi driver, of course.
Yeah, actually yes. So for this mission, I would like to keep my wanted level, but I'm not sure how to do that actually. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. This time it didn't happen. That's fine. I'll just need a... Oh, okay. I'll just kill this policeman.
Yeah,
Then-
ideally what you want is like a cop to follow you so you can like instantly kill them and get 2 stars afterwards. Because the next mission you need to get 4 stars, and the timer for the mission to pass starts as soon as you get 4 stars. So it's basically like just a race. Like you save time by getting 4 stars as soon as possible.
Yeah. I'll try to get the 4 stars beforehand, hopefully. And then just... yeah, okay. Did you know that the acronym of this mission is literally, if you read it the right way, it's pizza. Pain in the cope's ass, yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
So yeah, now that we are waiting for the mission to actually pass, I can explore the lovely interior we have. Let's check out Joey's crib. Nice little bed. Yeah, I approve of that. Sofa, a TV, a widescreen TV even. It's not a CRT, is it? I don't think it is. Let that sink in.
Zola, have you thanked everyone for donating towards the Red Cross yet?
I donated everyone who donated during this run, which is twice.
You donated everyone who donated? What?
Well, I thanked everyone who donated.
You thanked everyone who donated. Okay.
I'm sorry, I was too invested in exploring the peak male living space.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who's donated so far. We're there's like 350 the last time I checked, which is awesome because I know we still in the kind of day 0. You know, we like don't technically open until tomorrow. So thank you to everyone who's supported so far.
Ooh.
Yep, we are indeed at £350 raised for the British Red Cross.
350 big ones.
So, ideally, I would have my getaway car waiting for me near this fence or wall or whatever. I think I parked one here, but perhaps it got exploded. Such is life.
Whenever I tried to like try hard any percent, I would always try and make sure that I was in time for the phone, like right as the mission ends. You know, it's like standing outside the phone on 4 stars. But the police just always make it impossible. Like they always find a way to just slaughter you if you try to be, you know, perfectly optimal.
Preferably don't stand in front of the window during this mission, because then the heli can get you. Oh, my car is there. I just parked it all the way over there. Okay. Next up is evidence. Apologies, momentary loss of composure. It's all good.
Evidence is actually kind of like a cool skill check mission, because if you know how to fly a dodo, the mission is significantly different to if you don't.
Yeah, one interesting fact about the dodo in this is that it has It's full actual wings instead of the ones that are
Yeah.
chopped off.
It still has exactly the same control scheme though, which is a common question. Like, oh, is it flyable now normally? Nope, it's still exactly the
Can you
same.
swim in this mod? For those wondering,
Did you
okay,
add
go
in
on.
fucking Vice City and San Andreas into this mod? Can you please add the GTA 4 Liberty City into this?
So for those wondering, why did I jump the way I did? I was hoping to land on the top of the hangar, so then I could maybe like keep driving, you know, and not land on my roof and explode. Yeah, small time loss. Yeah, so now it's time to fly the dodo and crash the party, I guess. Yeah, we're going to crash land this in front of the place where the meeting takes place. Hopefully not crash into the meeting itself. Oh, that's great actually. Add helicopters. Great idea. I am not a fan of this next mission. It's called Kamikaze. And I'm not a fan of it because it involves aiming with your weapons. And shooting a moving target. Not once, not twice, not thrice, but quadruple. 4 times. No, wait. 5 times.
It's 5, yeah.
It's
There's
quintuple.
4 in the original, which is funny because it's like the one rare time that this mission is actually technically more difficult than the original. The original spawns in 5, but one of them gets spawned right on top of a bridge, and the AI just drives off the bridge and flips.
Sick.
So most of the time, you would only get 4 instead of 5. And it took a while for us to figure out why on earth that happened. And had to do a bit of debugging, but yeah. It turns out they spawned them on a bridge, and the AI just decided to drive off and save and quit IRL half the time. So I do the mission, but I swear to God, like sometimes I get 4 and sometimes I get 5. Like, what's the difference? And that was the reason why. So we fixed it and made it so it's always 5. So technically, this is like I think the only mission in the whole playthrough, which is technically harder in the remaster. But it's only slightly. A very easy mission. We also made it so pedestrians don't try and fist fight you when you shoot rockets, because that makes this mission like legit unplayable when that happens. I don't know why that's the thing in the original game. Why on earth you try and beat up somebody with a rocket launcher? But for some reason in GTA 3 they do that.
Yeah, now onto the last guy. I'll stop here. I'll play it safe. Nice. And now we need to kill the people behind those attacks. They have arranged a meeting in a very similar place where the last mission took place. It's just like in a different compound, I guess. That's here on the right. So we can get rid of them by okay, by not having grenades. I get it. Yeah, that's how it is. Let's play bowling. How did I run out of grenades? Maybe I bought too little of those.
But you run out of rockets on Junk Riddance and had to use extra, right?
Oh, maybe? I
Blow up the
guess.
truck, so.
Yes, perhaps. Yeah, so now that we are finished with all those mission chains, Sick. Aura farming. It's time to get back to our mansion and start the third to last mission. Ghost Hide.
Yeah, Ghost Hide actually unlocks like way earlier canonically. Like you can do it after you've completed just one chain, I think, something like that. But obviously it makes more sense to do them all, like all the ones back at Joey's place, like back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ghost Hide like starts and ends at the mansion, so makes sense to do all three missions that all start at the mansion.
Yeah, so with this flight, we are also going to crash land in our mansion this time, just like that. Oh, such a great parking! Such great parking. That was so good and fast. Yeah,
Insane self-glaze. Respect.
Perhaps. Yeah, but it's the dodo can be very unpredictable when it touches the ground, I guess, when you try to land it.
Yeah, it can just like bounce everywhere.
Yes, I'm really glad that it took like 1 second to exit it. Okay, so now we have entered the ghost town. Is this the original ghost town from the intro of the game? Just like expanded?
No, this is like, well, I mean, I guess yes, like in theory, but it's like fully remodeled from scratch. Yeah, this mission in the original would take like 25 minutes of real time because you would spawn at the mansion and you would have to drive all the way to the ghost town. So you have to drive all the way to Shoreside, then to the ghost town, then do the whole mission with the mine segment, and then do all the section where you fight through the Carter City house, and then get the Walton, which has the things that you need, and then you would have to drive all the way back. And you would lose all your guns, and there's no way to get them back in the original. You just lose everything, and it was a absolutely horrible mission, horrible, and there was like no checkpoints or anything. So we've, as you can see, cut out a lot of the fluff. We teleport you pretty much right outside Ghost Town. So this mission that used to be 25 minutes now takes about 4. And it's a lot more fun in my opinion.
Yes, it's way better this way. So yeah, now we have to fight our way through this this place, I guess. And then we can...
Yeah, imagine doing this with no guns.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no ammunition in the OG Ghost Town. There's an ammunition in this one that we added. But there's none in the original, so you would have to either try and get through this with your fist, which is like borderline impossible to not die, or you would have to get out of the mines and then drive back to Staunton, buy guns, and then come back. Which is just ridiculous.
In a bit of a pickle? Not anymore, thankfully.
Yeah.
For some reason, I lost a huge amount of health. Skill issue. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Probably skill issue.
Yeah, sometimes the guys with the AK then can be a bit of a pain in the ass. They just decide to nuke you sometimes.
Yeah.
Happens.
So now all that is left is the drive back. And now the cutscene.
And people always report like, oh, there's a bug because the box is no longer on the truck. which might be true, but Joey could have offloaded the box before the cutscene. Like, you don't know.
True. Yeah. Loaded the autosave just so the cars spawn because they are not here after the cutscene. And now we are going to. This is the second to last mission. We are going after Leo. Who is Leo, by the way? I probably should have explained that like way back.
Is KZ through?
What the hell? Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. What the helly?
What the helly? This is something Catalina would say if GTA 3 took place in 2026. Why did I say that?
Who invited Zola? These jokes are terrible.
I know, right? Yeah, Holy Tribulation, the second to last mission. In this one, bro, it's always the freaking Sentinel drivers. In this mission,
They're like BMW drivers.
yes, yes, exactly. In this mission, you have to kill Leo and 3 of his like generals, I think. So yeah, how does one kill Leo? Like that. And now off for the wild goose chase we go. Say the Sentinel driver. Mine is a different one. Mine is custom made, okay, Lumzilla? Oh. Okay, waiting for this guy to exit. Nice. One of those guys goes onto the custom made island, right?
Yeah, this guy in the southeast, he runs to a boat and then goes over to the beach island.
Oh.
If you're quick enough, you can kill him before he does that, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's a nice like cycle that you can get on now. The one that Zola just killed used to be just randomly wandering around, so there was like no easy way to fit him in. But now he just takes a fixed path, so you can cut him off.
I'm not sure if this guy will. Never mind.
It should be fine.
Yeah, I wasn't sure
In the
if.
OG, the cars were bulletproof as well, so
Why?
they're really annoying to destroy. Yeah, just for no reason, just to make the mission as annoying as possible.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the last guy hiding. Here. Since I don't have rockets, I have rockets. I don't have grenades. I will just put him like that. Now the very last thing.
Probably could have just Molotov him, though.
I tried that and it's really finicky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now we
I
just
think I might have tried that before, actually.
fall into the water. And we death warped back to Portland. That's a little bit faster.
Big strats. I remember you mentioning about this. Yeah.
Trying to find a cop car. No? Okay. And we are onto the last mission of the run, finally. It has a very aura farming, that's how you pronounce it? Aura farming name.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Two Kings in Little Italy. Begging it cooked. Certainly he did.
Do you think I cooked with a Silent Assassin 2? You know the mission name for that one?
I don't think so.
It's because in the OG mods, Silent Assassin 1 and 2 were both just called Silent Assassin. But when we rewrote Silent Assassin 2 to make it actually playable, we also decided to give it a new custom name, and I came up with Cinemassacre because it's a massacre outside of a cinema, and obviously Cinemassacre is also the AVGN show.
Yeah, the
There's a little
channel
hint to that as
name.
well. Yeah, I thought that was quite smart.
Yeah, that's That's cool.
Doesn't feed my ego too much.
I really enjoy that that mission name. It's a good. I've never had anyone blow up that barrel. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Yeah, Cinema Massacre. Good name. Good name.
Thank you, thank you. But also, that door that Joey just walked through is upside down for some reason.
Oh, we
No
get
idea
spawned
why.
behind the boxes instead of in their line of fire, maybe? That's a good change. That's a very good
Yeah,
change.
not only in the line of fire, but Mickey had a shotgun in the original, so you would just spawn in and instantly get shotgunned to death. Like, the only way that you could possibly survive the Mickey spawn, the Mickey ambush, is if you like frame perfectly jumped so that you didn't get knocked over when you got hit by the shotgun, and then you could jump over his range and kill him.
Why are those two cop cars locked?
They're just like scripted, cop cars. I don't know why they're locked. Begin it.
Lithuanian School of Game Dev, of game design. Yeah.
They also like they're empty and they don't react to it at all because they're like fake cop cars as well. So.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. You can get ready on time because time is when I kill Tony. What? Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Police is really angry with me right now. Lithuanian. I think that he is from Lithuania, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I probably should take my cop car. It should be safer, unless they blow it up, which they won't do, right? Yeah. There's no way. Okay, get ready on time, because time is when I kill Tony, and that should be it. That's time. That's it. It's done.
GG.
Yeah, that was a very
GG.
anti-climatic end of the run, because we just came to the mansion, ignored every single goon, every single henchman, and got straight to to Tony. Now we can listen to this amazing theme song sang by yours truly, Eben.
Oh, great.
Tony was famous, so he'd say, till he tried to put me 6 feet away.
What was the final time?
Final time was 2:56:02, so sub 3.
Yes. Yes.
That's better than my PB. Goddamn.
It's because I try hard at this mod in my free time. Yeah. I really enjoy this outro sequence, like this, the credits with the song. What is this estimate? I set the estimate to be exactly the same as Eben's run, in case we had to switch them up for some reason.
Ah, smart. Yeah. In case we had to. Yeah.
I didn't want it to make the estimate a big factor in whether this run from me gets in or not. So I took your estimate basically.
And it's the final run anyway, so the estimate doesn't matter. Like, who cares?
Was that there in the credits? Yeah, there's a lot of people. It's a really cool love letter to the community, those credits.
Yeah, shoutouts to all the people that made it happen. Not just a one-man team.
Shoutouts to Classic Access and LCS Carcam. I wouldn't be able to do this one without you.
Integral to the speedrun.
Yes. Yeah, but I really enjoy the cinematic in the background with Joy actually like going to the places. And
that's what goes to the places,
yeah. 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 I guess that is all from me. Whoever feels like doing the outro, feel free.
I'll let you take it away, Mr. Daredevil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, awesome job on that run there, getting that sub 3. So far we have raised 350 pounds for the British Red Cross. But that was, of course, the final run for today, the second day of the pre-show. Ben, you want to talk about tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. So I should probably go to bed pretty soon because in no less than, about 8.5 hours, I'll need to be opening the doors here at Portsmouth University. If you're listening to this, tomorrow, as Mr. Daredevil just said, this is the 2 days of the pre-show for the weekend. But starting tomorrow morning, bright and early, around 9 a.m. UK time, we will be opening the doors at Portsmouth University at the Eldon building. You can still buy a ticket if you'd like to come. Feel free, tickets.GTAMarathon.com, and you can buy a ticket on the day, come and see us, and we'll be running on site during the day. Exclamation mark schedule in the chat if you want to get an idea of when the runs are taking place. From about 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. every single day, there will be runs on site, and then we'll still be doing online stuff in the evenings as well until about like 11 p.m. midnight UK time every single day. So thank you so much to everyone who has donated so far. We will definitely go into more information about the charity and whatnot tomorrow when we have the opening speech by me and Josh on site, because we'll also have a very special message from Dan, who is actually a representative of the British Red Cross, to go through the charity side of stuff with us as well. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you for coming on, Zola. I appreciate it. Running my project. It's a big honor.
It was a pleasure. I was really interested in this mod when it... I mean, not really when it came out, because that was 2007, I was a little kid, but when I got to know this mod around 2020, I was really interested in maybe running it later. And now with your project, that actually happened. So thank you so much for creating this.
Don't run OG any percent. It's horrible. Don't do that. Ever. But yeah, smashing. Right. So we're going to go to bed and see you bright and early tomorrow morning for day 1, technically, because this is the pre-show, but I guess day 3. But yeah, thank you to everyone. And yeah, I'm going to go to bed.
Bye-bye.
Good night.